This is a house that I used to walk past when I was 11 and 12 years old. The project was really important to me personally. We wanted to see this house carried into the 22nd century. The house was 100 years old, or a little over 100 years old when we came to it. And we wanted to rebuild it, bring it into the next century, and carry it forward for another 100 years. This house was built for very prominent families. At the time it was built, it was probably New Zealand's finest home for New Zealand's wealthiest family. They built another one very similar to this on an acre of land in Takapuna Beach. So this is the surviving Barochan in New Zealand. And we felt that it deserved the investment that we've made to bring it back to life and have it take its place once again as one of the best houses in the nation. The name Barochan comes from the original home of the Fleming family in Scotland. So the Fleming family, which is a storied, very well-known Scottish family that has a fascinating international history, they were the first owners and the builders of this home. The family that owned it and built this house could have chosen any site in Auckland, and they chose this particular spot because it's sheltered from the southwest winds by Mount Hobson, and it has one of the most spectacular views in the world. The house is just a treasure of New Zealand native timbers. It was just full of kauri and totara and remo of the very highest standards. These timbers are completely irreplaceable, and they supplemented that with some of the very best materials around the world. They imported bricks from Australia, they imported oak from France. So we came across this treasure of original materials, all of which were at least 100 years old. And there'd been a few things done to the home which we looked at stripping back and sort of getting to a core that represented its original concept and building out from there. It was very important to us that we kept that treasure of special materials that were really the core soul of the house. So all of those materials stayed on site. All of them were cleaned up and reused in the reconstruction. The house was essentially rebuilt from the foundations to the roof. We think that the result is true to the original concept of the architect who first designed it, with changes that make it more suitable for a family today. You have great separation in this house, so someone can be playing music, another person can be doing their homework, you can have a tutorial, someone can be cooking. All of these activities can be done in their own spaces around the house. There are so many spaces that we enjoy being in. Every room, although there are a large number of rooms, every room has a specific purpose and has a different feel to it. So the music room, which used to be the day nursery for the original family, is a very special space in the mornings. The library is something that we created. It was originally a billiards room. This home has a really amazing educational pedigree. The very first boy to grow up here became one of New Zealand's best-known naturalists and scientists. We actually commemorated his role in the house with a plaque at the front gate, and we've put some other touches around. It's been so incredibly satisfying to see the project complete and to actually get to enjoy it over the past year. Every room is special. We can see decisions that we made 6 years ago that all came together in a very coherent way. The feedback we've had on the house has been amazing. People have been incredibly gratifying in their response to it, and it's a beautiful feeling to bring people into the house and to have them experience what we're experiencing day to day. It's just an incredibly warm feeling to be here. It feels like a home. It feels like you're part of history of the site. It feels like you're in one of the greatest places on earth.